Hello everybody, how is everyone? It's like 2 a.m. Usually I'm not tired at 2 a.m. but I'm just tired today, man. You might be wondering, if you're tired, why don't you just go to sleep? And I don't know, I just can't. The executive dysfunction or whatever. I don't know what it is, why I can't just get off my phone and go to sleep, but probably a form of self-harm, but like, what isn't these days? Anyway, today I'm just gonna talk and I'm gonna redo my wall. Right now, my wall has my beautiful 2026 board, which I was live on TikTok while I made it. It's beautiful, and I'll insert a clip of it like where you can really see it, because I tried to really incorporate 2014 swag vibe, the pinks and the blues and everything. It's just beautiful, and I wanted it to really express the vibe I want for the year. On this side, it's all pictures of Dan and Phil, all pictures from photo cards that they made. I was like, I'm gonna find as many as I possibly can that people have like leaked, and I'm gonna print them all out and put them on my wall. And then I kept finding more and more, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of these different photo cards. So it turned into my entire wall. I just don't like how it looks anymore. It also makes me look insane, because who has a whole wall of Dan and Phil? I decided, let me just print out a bunch of pictures for my wall. So we can go through these really quick. These are things that are just so me, everything in my soul. I feel like my room is very aesthetic looking and very pretty to look at, but I feel like I don't have enough of like my soul and my nerdy fangirl side of it. Everything that brings happiness to me. I have Panic at the Disco, Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I actually own the CD of this album. It's my only, as of now, it is my only 10 out of 10 album. Where like every single song is a 10 out of 10 for me. Just like incredible. I love A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I have never seen anything compared to it. Incredible. I have a Sleeping with Sirens acoustic, Pink House, Cemetery. I have Garrett Watts and a bunny because I'm bunny. But precious picture. I love Garrett. I literally cried over Garrett the other day, and I posted a TikTok about it. Sometimes I cry about people that I don't actually know. I just love people. Then I have Following, beautiful I'm Dead album cover for Drew Monson. If you don't know him, he is an incredible YouTuber and artist, and I love him. And incredible. He was I think he was my number one last year, or maybe number two artist. I have this Radiohead Pink. I have this picture that just says, I'm cool, ho. And I'm just like, that's the right energy. Ugh. Adrian Lenker. My heart. So good. I have Achilles this is another album cover. Achilles by Kevin Atwater. Incredible artist. Incredible. Jailer is my favorite song. I have this picture. This is the Army, the Navy. Also, incredible music group. So good. They have good harmonizing and dissonance that like really scratches my brain. This is just a picture of Leith Ross. I love Leith Ross so much. I saw them in concert in Chicago, and it was so good, and I knew every single song and every single lyric, and I was just screaming the words, and it was so good. It really healed a part of me, and I was so anxious going there. Like, I was so anxious the whole trip there. I was so anxious before they got on stage. I was just like, I can't handle this right now, I can't do it. And then as soon as they started singing, it was just calm washed over me. of Leith Ross. If you don't know Leith Ross, please go check them out. Life-changing. Everything that they say in all of their songs just is an expression of my soul. I have Vic Fuentes and Kellen Quinn. Beautiful. King for a day. I have these dogs. I just thought that they brought good energy. Same with the sleepy cat. Funny story. So I was going under my bed and I'm very sentimental. So I have like this big file cabinet of a bunch of things from like my childhood and middle school and high school and everything. And while I was looking at it, I found these pictures, and mind you, they weren't all together, so I was just like slowly going through this big pile of things and finding more and more, and they're just a bunch of different pictures of the Jonas Brothers, and I was like, interesting. I think my sister had them hung up in our room when we shared this room, and they ended up in my stuff. Anyway, we have Pink, Lana Del Rey, of course. The Virgin Suicides, incredible movie. I like the movies that are like, this is how it is to be a woman, and it's almost romanticizing the trauma of being a woman. Anyway, TV girl, enough said. This is something I found on Pinterest. It's actually like an edited photo of Jake Minch with like lyrics and stuff. So cool. I love Jake Minch. Another incredible indie artist. Frank Ocean. I love Frank Ocean. Another Leith Ross. I also found this on Pinterest. Super cute. Like collage someone made. Another Panic at the Disco, Fever You Can't Sweat Out. Pierce the Veil. Of course. Of course. I love Pierce the Veil. Another Pierce the Veil. Pink. Can you see the theme I'm going for? And I might use this Domo, which is also on my board. I had an issue with printing out the pictures, so I actually got double of everything. I also have these bunnies because I am bunny. And I have this cute digital camera. This picture of Drew Monson. I think this is just like a random screenshot, I don't know, but I thought he looked cute there. And then I found this, which I'm pretty sure is from middle school, but it's a Hot Topic bag that I like cut out, and I guess I had it once hung on my wall. Those might all be backwards for you. Whatever. You'll be fine. While I was going through like underneath my bed, I found such good timing. I found this poster and I literally gasped when I saw it because it is so iconic. Family Force 5 is a Christian rock band and I grew up with them. Like literally, like I was like singing the songs when I was like 5 years old. And they, like looking back on the music, so original, like so unique. And they just like a week ago started posting on their Instagram for the first time since 2019. So like, how many years is that? 7? They haven't announced it yet, but they're totally going on a tour. And if they go, I am going, dude. I am going so hard. They were my first ever concert. I'll insert a picture here. I won backstage passes and I got to meet them, and they like called my name or something when they were on stage. They were like, eh. So cool. Anyway, this is the picture. This is the poster. Anyway, those are all the pictures, so I'm gonna just hang them and then start talking. Well, I've been talking for like 17 minutes now. I wonder how long I can get that like edited down to. I'm gonna try like 10. Okay, I took all this stuff down and now I'm going to put tape on the back of all the pictures so then I can just put them all up. Right now, I'm in college and I've had to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to get to college for free. I've actually gained money from going to college because of my scholarships. When you don't use money for a scholarship, you get that money back. I never have really been much of a college person. I don't care about the college experience because I don't think it's worth the money. I also have just outgrown the party phase. Like, I don't want to drink. Thinking about drinking makes me really anxious. I don't want to be around drunk people. I don't want to be around people in general these days, but you know. I think this year I'm gonna use all of my old products and not buy anything new unless I need it, and then everything new that I buy, I want to try to have it be all natural ingredients. I've fallen through a rabbit hole of holistic living, and I mean, I've slowly been growing toward it. It's not just this impulse decision I've made. I'd say for the past 2 or 3 years, I've been slowly growing toward the solution of holistic living, and I'm so okay with that. If you don't know what holistic living is, it's basically living with everything from the earth extremely naturally. So only eating whole foods that are grown on the earth or from the earth, from animals. I kind of only eat chicken and salmon, but it's with like everything, like no plastic coatings on like paper plates, no plastic toothbrushes, no plastic food storage containers, cutting down plastic, using wood and glass for everything, stainless steel appliances, having your water properly filtered, and making sure that everything you have, all the products are made with organic ingredients, no weird chemicals, no fragrances. I also really want to get into like milling your own flour. If you don't know this, flour is only missing like a handful of ingredients to be able to sustain human life. The milled flour that you buy from the store, it's completely stripped of like all of those nutrients, and it's just a bunch of nothing basically. Imagine baking my own bread and baking like food for my family, and just like overall being healthier and less controlled by the system. Learning about everything that's happening with the government, I just don't want to live in a society that's like that. And I realized I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. I have one life. That's the journey I'm on right now. Okay, I'm back with tape. I think I'm actually gonna cut out these 2 pieces of paper and just make little squares and kind of do what I did with my board where I have them underneath. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and a lot of Drew Monson. Bless his soul. I love him. And it really is making me want to pursue music. I have always loved to sing since I was itty bitty, but I'd love to seriously write a song and record it and edit it and produce it and release it. Like, my favorite type of music is the ones that really like scratch your brain good. You're like, ooh, that part is incredible, and then you like replay it 12 times. That is my favorite thing ever, and Drew Monson does that good, and I would love to see how good I am at that type of stuff. Hi, it's the next night because my phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete a bunch of stuff. I deleted like 600 photos and videos, and that was only in the span of like 3 months, so I need to stop taking pictures and videos. Like, that's insane. I have like 16,000 photos and videos, which is a problem. So anyway, so I put tape on all of the pictures, and I've started to try to like figure out what I'm going for. So far, all of the pictures look like this. So they just have the pink and blue paper like behind it. Can you see me? I got 2 fillings today. They told me I've had so many fillings, like, it's concerning. And they told me that my mouth is so small because I'm just a small person that like I need to use kids' toothbrushes to be able to get all the way back, like all the way back there. Because regular toothbrushes don't like clean it well enough. I am making a pact to myself that I will never have a cavity again because I panic every time I have to get a filling. I just like freak out and have a panic attack, and I don't want to ever do that ever again. So, is this the first time you've seen me on YouTube with emo hair? That's crazy. I've had emo hair for like months and months, but sometimes I like the first half of this video, I was just styling. It's not even styled very well right now, but like I just style it in the middle, but it is emo. I cut it to be emo. So yeah. I also got these new bunny ears. I just thought they were cute and they match the makeup that I've been doing recently. Do you like my new makeup? I've been doing it a lot. I feel like it makes my eyes look really big. And I got a new glitter palette. I really like glitter, if you can't tell. Hello everybody, I've finished the wall. Also, you know how I was talking about Family Force 5 and how they were like so iconic and how they're like coming back? So I recorded this poster. Wait, spoilers. But I put this poster up and I recorded it and I posted it on my Instagram and I was like, look at what I found. And one of the band members reposted it on their story. So I'm just so awesome. Anyway, let me show you what I did. So basically this is just everything from my soul, everything that I love. Pierce the Veil, Dan and Phil, Leith Ross, emo bands, obscure indie artists, Garrett Watts, Drew Monson, me, cute childhood photos that I added, like that one. And that one, look at me, I'm so cute. And this one. I needed something that expressed my soul. In my room, I feel like I was missing that in my life. So this is what, I have a cute card from my cousin that she gave me when I was like 13. A Pierce the Veil poster from my sister's old emo magazines that she'd get like every week. But here's what the wall looks like all together. Honestly, I think it looks pretty cool. Thank you everybody for coming on this journey with me and letting me yap about random things. I don't even remember what I talked about, like I honestly don't. But yeah, it was fun and I think my wall looks really cute now. And I also love that I get to like, it's a good way, ignore the mess in the background, oh my gosh. It's a good way to like show you more about myself and like all of the things that I really, really love. And you get to like see all of that when I put it up on my wall. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love you so much. I hope that you're having a good day. Eat something, stay hydrated. I love you. Watch my lives on TikTok. Bye.